I need to, every time I go to my lawyer, I complained to that lawyer. The lawyer said, if anybody, I said, I want to move from that house. He said, no more. He said, you know what? If anybody disturb you, there's police in Canada. Call police for them. I'm busy calling police. I'm busy reporting. I'm busy going around. What made me turn me to a blogger? And I noticed that if I don't speak out, these people will kill me silently. And their mission, yes, and this is what I do to people. And I start calling them by their name. That is, I call them terrorists. You understand? And that's what I do to people. And today, what we are saying to the whole world can see that we are not lying against any of them. They are terrorizing people, not me alone. They destroy people for fun. They kill people for fun. To the level, the person right now, I'm not trying to be rude because some people believe maybe this lady, she's rude to the government. No, I'm not rude to the government, but they have people in power that actually support their terrorism. That when they commit any crime, they do any evil thing, they kill people, nobody arrest them for it. And I was trying, nothing but saying the truth to the whole world. You understand me? That will happen now. But during the time, I gained some. I gained because when people talking to me, I gained a lot of things and I store many things in my brain. So during that time, when I go to my lawyer's office, my lawyer, the immigration lawyer, the lawyer used to, telling when he's attending to people. You know, when migration, some people complain about their migration status is long, why is it like this and that? You know, when he's talking to some people, and when he's talking, he said he used to, they gave us something that's, okay, after 4 years, if you are not being taken to court, like, you are not being taken to court, like as an asylum claimant, you go to court after some time. If you are not being taken to court after 4 years, that's what she said. Not to me personally, but she was talking to somebody that very day, and I listened to it. He said, when you are not being taken to court for 4 years, and you are not committed any offense, you are not a criminal, you understand me? Because Canada, they investigate whatever story you've been given. They won't tell you, but they will investigate you without your consent. And that is it. And for me, for people to investigate me, that's why also I'm talking on Facebook. Because even when I was writing my story, because you need to write your story. When I was writing my story, when I was, I couldn't write everything because my story is too long. But what is important, some of those things, the people I know, I put those things on my claim. You understand me? Then he said that after 4 years, automatically, that's what he said. I don't know, maybe the law has changed. He said automatically he was talking to one man. The man was worried that day. He said, now 4 years, they have not called me to court. He said there is a new law. They can send you after 4 years. You are not committed any offense, and you're a good person, this and that. And you automatically a citizen. No, they will give you a permanent resident in Canada. The migration was talking. And also a lot of people, a lot of counselors, a lot of people talking to us that, okay, coming to shelter, then they talk to you, because they said a lot of people always intimidate people, they see you like an incoming, you newly arrived in Canada, and your status, you are still under immigration like a refugee claiming. I mean, they said a lot of things happen. They educate us. So now, apart from that, I'm more than 4 years now I'm approaching my 5 years now in Canada. And I'm still holding this. And during the pathway, before then, I tried to, try to do some things, because I want to go to a station, and then I don't have money to, to do maybe more than 3 months. I have a course for 3 months, those diploma for 3 months, to care for people, as a PAB, and I started working. I finished 2019. I started working 2019. I think June. I started. The course was 3 months, and after that, my internship should be 1 month, which I did. You understand? I started working. Immediately I finished my internship because even then I was rushing to just finish my internship so that we start working quickly to get money, to pay bills, to take care of yourself and to feel, And after that, I start working. I applied to a company. The first agency, that's Comfort Keeper. I work with. When I finish, I start working with Comfort Keeper. Comfort Keeper. These people, I don't hate them. And I'm not lying against anybody. But I know the kind of people who dealt with me back home. They flaunt, they stretch their wings anywhere. And that is why I shouted at time that people should be careful about them. But when you are saying the truth at time, but because you are not, some people at times, they neglect whatever truth, that especially when it's not coming from the person they expect, But thank God today, the whole world also know now when the story was coming and the way they continue to strengthen me using their muscle unnecessarily on innocent people, on innocent children, people, which they did to me. When I start working with the Comfort Keeper, I notice what the people did to me is unusual. It's not right. And I guess, and I suspect them that the same set of people back home disturbing my life are still the one behind it. You understand me? I'm just saying that's my feelings. And it's true because those people, the way they treated me then, they maltreat me when I try to explain things, they treat me the way it's not right. And because they have told us that we should try to explain things when things is going on, it's not going well with you. You should not you should not allow anybody to intimidate. So that I have been at the back of my mind, And every time I try to be security conscious, these people lay me off, not lay me off, they lay me off, see, unlawfully, because I said the story before that these people, one day they sent me to a place because I was discussing, because then they sent me a lot of people to monitor me, to disturb my life. I'll be thinking they are friends, but actually these people disturbing my life, chase me back home, are the one behind it. So when I talk to these people, like I'm going to work, they will ask me, are you working now? Where did they post you? What did you do yesterday? I explain myself. But when I notice that whatever I discussed with them today, the next day, if I try to be happy, telling them, oh, I love the place I worked yesterday, I'm okay. I notice that I don't know the way these people, the way I'm working. I don't know the way they used to understand me. Getting this, they will change it. And the next day will be so bad. They'll be making my life miserable. I was out of the place because, and then they refused to pay me. I'm not talking about the money they refused to pay me then. It's not the money. It's not the money, but unlawfully. But luckily for me, because I know that I was in at fault, I got another place which I applied in another office. Alternate care. And also I started maybe a month later. I started working with those people also. That's 2019, I think so. So I asked that I work if there is anything for me, I work because we're always on call. You understand? Then I've been facing a lot of problem, a lot of risk, a lot of risk. Being working as an caregiver, PAB, nurse assistant, a lot of risk. I face a lot of risk. Some patients have injured me many times. I've not claimed anything from them. I'm not after the claim, but at the same time, it's also some things are my rights. Now, the pathway, during the pathway, as a healthcare, during the pathway, I also work, which I have a COVID many times. together with my daughter. Many times I have a COVID, which is also dangerous. Some of it I will explain it on the system. Some I will say it out. And I will go back to this. And after all this, we submitted when the pathway came in. They said they should, issue permanent resident to everybody that worked at the time of COVID. I've been working before the COVID. 2020, COVID arrived. 2019, I started working. So I've been in the system of X before the COVID arrived. I'm not part of those people who joined the X session because of COVID. Because of me, because of the paper, the pathway. No, I've been in the system of it before the COVID arrived. I start working. Whatever I'm telling you, apart from people trying to crook me, try to maltreat me, try to disturb me emotionally, I've cried enough in Canada. I don't want to cry like this. That's why I came to Canada. I don't want people to destroy me. That's why I came to Canada. I don't want anybody to destroy my daughter. That's why I came to Canada. I'm not a bad person. I've explained myself. Anywhere I live, check me. You can go and check me. I live, I'm a good person. I've explained myself, but the people after me, I don't know the problem, spiritual problem that joined me with these people. But now, they're giving people their papers. Even those who joined the session after me. Those people, they're giving them all their papers. They deny me from anything. And when I don't have my things completely, I'm going to be denied from many things. I don't know what I've done because you understand that is why also I was shouting the other time when they sued me to court. I know that these people are behind it because they said it on the social media. They are planning against me. They want to make sure my life is ruined. I've done ruin people's life. I've built people's life. A lot of life I built. They are making life. They are making ways. I've built a lot of life. I've done good to people, a lot of people. And I don't know why people should join hands together also to destroy me. I so much believe in Canada. I believe so much in Canada government. Even when I was in America, I believe they legalize gun in America. And I know these people are terrible. They can collide and pay money to anybody to destroy me and my daughter. That's why I left America. Because I believe America, Canada is peaceful. And I'm going to have my peace. That's why I was here. I came here and I tell the story. Every of my story is true. I don't lie against them. Those people who lie to get their paper, getting their things, they enjoy themselves, they mocking me. I don't know what I've done wrong. They deny me from many things. They deny me from many things. They said that we should be giving our paper as a part. I work. Anytime I call them, I submitted this paper now. It's more than going to 2 years now. Everybody got in their things. If I call them today, they will ask me to come back in 10 days. If I call them today, they tell me to come back in next week. Everybody, even some students that their mother also working as healthcare, in the S session, they mock my daughter at school. They tormented my daughter along this issue. I was here, oh my God, a lot of things has happened to us. It's because I love Canada. That's why I came to Canada, for me to be safe. I'm saying this with all my mind. I was disappointed with what I find now. I don't know that somebody can collide, can join us together to destroy somebody that I came to join to seek for asylum. According to the law, I know. I don't know the session. I don't know the session, but I know that when you came to seek asylum, you should be protected. I've been denied for many things. I'm not lying against these people. You can see that they are terrorizing people. They are cities. A lot of people. They kill a lot of people. My story is genuine. What did I do wrong? Now, let me tell you what happened. This month, on the 1st of, let me tell you, let me show you state. I think on the 1st of this month, today is 10. Yeah. This month, I have two accidents at work. The first day, this one on the date, but it's a, I mean, I've told the story already. I mean, I can bring out they can find out because it was reported. The case was reported. I work with the patient, and the patient, you know, when we were trying to walk around, you know, they said we are trying to walk around, you know, and then getting to the elevator side, he said he wants to go out because he's trying to escape. He want to get out of the hospital, and I said no. So after that, it was, you know, like the patient was like seriously. And when I was trying to defend normally the way we are trained, that if they're trying to escape from you, you try to go, you know, stand in the front, you know, you try to, for them not to, you know. And suddenly he tried to grab me, I mean, he grabbed me from my neck. You know, that very day, you know, there was a lot of mark on my show. The nurses, the doctor, they come around to see. You know, he was trying to shock me, to strangle me to death. God saved me. God saved me that very day. Apart from that, I have a lot of accidents on this work. That even for that alone qualified me for this, my paper. And 2 days ago, I was at work on Monday. Is it Monday? No, on Tuesday. I work on Monday and on Tuesday. On Tuesday, a patient also, God saved me. You know, some of them, you know, I'm not trying to expose what happened. I'm just telling you a lot of risk. A lot of people have lost their life caring for others, trying to care for others. And when you are being injured, you are being damaged, and still yet you are being denied for many things. Every time I cried on this social media, because I believe that some people collide, they want to sabotage me. Because, I don't know, I need assistance. I know, I want to know why. My paper, everything about me. And people said I should be quiet. It's because my situation is not getting me like that. I feel like having my holiday. I feel like even getting out of the Facebook for not talking at all. But the situation doesn't permit me. Because the only way I can express my feelings and myself right now is on the social media. I'm not reading this one. Are you launch Auto Bola called, you know, an article to come and fight for you in Canada? You know what? You want to distract me. Do you think I'm going to delete you? I'm not going to delete you. You are evidence. If I call Canadian government and you are writing nonsense under it, this is not Nigeria. And when I call Canadian government, they see. Okay? So I'm not going to delete you. So write whatever you like. It's an evidence. Okay? It's an evidence that you guys are terrorists. You think whatever you write, you think that can give me intimidation? I won't be intimidated by that. You only exposing yourself. And that is your wickedness. When we busy telling say no to terrorists, you refuse. Your whole world is looking. They know you. We are not lying against you. You are proving yourself. Okay? So, I continue. So, on this issue, on this matter, a lot of people, we had a lot of news. We see a lot of people have lost their life because they want to care for people. If I'm not strong that day and somebody didn't come on time to save me from this person. For the one that happened on the first or this on this case, let me put it here. Look at the case. Look at the case number. In Royal Pretoria Hospital. If somebody doesn't come and save me that very day, the person will strangle me and the person will die for fun. And I'm crying every day. They know definitely the people behind this issue. They know definitely when I get all my things, there's some things that should be relieved. I will be relieved for some certain things. It's telling me, some people say, okay, shut up, maybe you are not, you continue talking. That's why they are holding. That doesn't give, as me talking. I don't think me talking should be the problem. So far, I'm not talking to, I'm not being rude to them. I'm only saying things that the people are doing to me, because a lot of people want me to be quiet and they trouble me to death. Like that day, I wasn't okay because, the other patient also, God saved me, because he was asking for some things, certain things. Because of that, he was, aggressive, and he broke a lot of things, even injured himself. With the bottle, he broke all the glasses, all the windows. And if I was, a lot of things, I have a lot of wounds, have a lot of damage, emotional one, physical one, a lot of things. And for people to know that I'm not claiming money and I don't report, even at time when I'm feeling pain, I still call that I want to work, because I don't want people to think that, because I don't know. Please, I want to know reason why I'm being treated like this. I want to know, because the promise and what the migration and what the people in Canada and the counselors, the people they sent to us then, what they used to tell us is different from what I'm experiencing now. It's different, and they treat me, I believe they treat me like outcasts. Together, I have a daughter. My daughter was like, how old is my daughter? We spent almost going 5 years now in Canada. She now turned 18. Nothing. We have been denied totally from all our rights. I don't know. What did I do wrong? I don't believe anybody. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not being rude. I'm sorry. I don't believe anybody should support the terrorist government in my country, should torture me. I've never been a politician. I'm not, I don't tag anything with them. But they are boys and girls that they are using for their bad job, for their bad mission. When you complain about evil they did to you, they go after you and they support them greatly. And that's why I'm saying also they should be careful about them. I need my right. I qualify for all my things. I don't want to be tortured again. Enough is enough of this torture. And if you don't want to give me my rights, if you want to release me to the terrorists, if you want to release me to them, release me to them. Let them destroy me instead of you killing me emotionally, instead of you using system to destroy me. I'm a daughter. I'm tired of it. On Monday, on Tuesday, there's a lot of things happen to me when I go to work. I'm ashamed to discuss, to tell some story. They maltreat me. They maltreat me. They maltreat me. They deny me from many things. I'm going through many things. I'm going through hell. I want to know reason why I'm being treated like this. That's it. Thank you so much. Bye.